this is really serious. I'm on the air. I'm on Facebook Live, and we're talking about why did Donald Trump take sensitive documents from the White House to his home? I mean, just think about it. I'm a little delayed today because I had saved some documents and I wasn't computer savvy, but I was able to download number of documents in 8 minutes. Well, if this man has had these documents, these sensitive documents at home for since January, who has seen these documents? And why would you even take them? I mean, that's like me. When I left the court, what I look like taking some court files. They're like, well, why in the hell you taking them court files with you? You don't need that. And clearly, I would have ended up in a lot of hot water had I taken court files out of that court. That was not my job. When I left, you leave with what you brought. And you cannot take sensitive files out. But I want to know, and Sarah Gomez says he didn't share anything to the public. How do we know that? How do we know? He did not share. Why did you take these sensitive documents? So far, they're saying that there are at least 33 highly sensitive documents. Why? What purpose would you have to take them to your home? Well, guess what? When asked about that, he invoked the Fifth Amendment. So right now, but here's the situation. Follow along. The hand that feeds you, that got you there. We know that WikiLeaks aided him when he was running against Hillary Clinton, talking about where are those emails, talking about those emails that allegedly she had made. And then all of a sudden, a week before the election, anonymously, they get dumped. They can't track it because they probably believe it's some type of Russia or something like that. And guess what? When they left, they probably told him, you know what documents we need. See, let me explain this to you, my belief. Russia's very, very advanced. So they don't need how to make a nuclear bomb. They just want to know, are you making it? So to you and I, it may be, oh, that's not really sensitive nature. But if it's classified as sensitive, you can't take those things with you. And so did he or take those and have somebody and say, I'm going in the bathroom and whatever you see, but I'm not going to help you. Okay? So that's like me having a client, come to my office and I got his file and I say, I'm going to the bathroom and his file on my desk. He gonna look through it because I look when you go to the doctor. You don't look through your file. I do because I want to see what they done put down there. So my point being, are we in danger? Has democracy been compromised by him taking those documents to Mar-a-Lago and potentially maybe falling into someone's hands who was able to see something that they were not supposed to see? For many of you know, I'm currently doing a show, Vonda's Court. I'm tripping. I mean, Court Night Live. I wish it was Vonda's Court, but anyway. And when you go to that Trump Tower, oh my God, they're very conservative-minded people. And these people, when they said before, you had Russians running in and out that hotel. They saw more rise of Russians, not Russian Americans, Russians staying at that hotel. So is there a potential breach? Has somebody who's linked to the Kremlin been at Mar-a-Lago to look at these documents? We don't know. And my question would be, why did he take them? I mean, you all know in the medical profession, you leave a doctor or a doctor leaves a group of doctors or nurses, you knew you're not supposed to be taking them files with you. All of a sudden, I get the feds at my house and I got 40 files from cases. I'm going to prison because they'll say, why you got that? You don't need that. Now, if there are notes that you had, like maybe that there were cases that I had completed, then I could say that that's my work product. These were classified files. So my question becomes, why were they at his private residence? And I think that but let me say this to you. I think that we are just about to scratch the surface. Listen, that is why this is a starch believer, that you got to be careful who you do business with, because those people gonna want repayment. Okay, and let me say this to you: you got to count the cost of war before you go. And all of a sudden, people say, "Oh, I want to help you." You better look at what they want you to do. And what I believe, Donald Trump wanted to win so bad. He didn't want no woman to beat him. It was by any means necessary. And it appears to me, in my own personal opinion, he may have made a deal with the devil. And if Russia is the devil, and whatever you need, we got money, we've got resources, they'll never track that breach from the WikiLeaks to Russia. But my question is, did they call in on that help? We want to know. And we'll be back in a minute. I got some clips I want to share with you, but I want to share something with you. It's going to blow your mind. Just to show you how. Computer trouble? We can fix it. All about technology.